Hey, you guys, this is Nina back again for another live stream. And I am testing these out. Like I said, become a subscriber. If we get up to like 125 subscribers, I will definitely open up a phone line for you guys to just call in and we can have a really nice chit chat. Tonight, we are talking about IG models and this uh fans only type of situation where women feel like, you know, the only thing they can do is show off their assets or plastic assets in order to earn a dollar. And I am definitely not looking down on this because you know what? This trade industry has been around for so long. It's probably one of the oldest professions in the world. You can get a guy that literally just, is just so, how can I put this lightly? A guy that is just so obsessed with wanting to see it that he would be willing to pay anything to see a plastic bottom or a plastic top or liposuction, fake hair and nails, and not even realizing that if he can treat a woman with the same premise that he can go home to that every day and have it. Now, I know that this might seem like it's all over the place, but really it's not. What I'm trying to say is that for some reason, men tend to look at women as if all they good for is to have a nice arm piece without actually evaluating the worth of the woman being a woman and just allowing her to look like a woman. Why in the world do we need to get all this extra plastic and injections and all this for for us to feel like you are attracted to us? We shouldn't have to do that. If we have to do that, then men should start doing that because quite truthfully, a lot of these men out here really don't even look very good to look at. I don't see them running out to get all these injections for muscles and, reading books to sound more educated. But you're asking us to look a certain way. And I really do believe in my heart that we need to stop catering to this. We need to stop feeling like the only way to get attention is to get someone to just inflate our booties, behinds, whatever you want to call it, your ass, to get a man and his attention. I don't understand this. Now, I'm not saying, like I said, this has been around for a very long time. However, to devalue a woman so much that the only time you feel like you want to pay attention to her is after she get all these injections, fake hair, a fake bottom, fake top, Sony and weave, makeup, fake eyelashes. If that's what we coming down to, then we really shouldn't even be bothered with you. If this is the standard you want to put for women when you look like you don't even work out, I don't want to hear no more. And I'm being 100% honest with you guys because this is a problem to me. It's a problem to me that these men demand all this stuff. Half of them don't even go get their hair cut. Half of them really don't have really good hygiene. And then, going off topic, but a lot of them don't even take care of their kids. But you want us to do all this stuff. You want to check off a list before you want to be bothered with us, and you're not even rocking well with yourself. When was the last time you went and got your hair cut? When was the last time you actually went to a gym and committed? If you want us to look a certain way, you should be looking the same type of way before you go demanding stuff. And I would really love to hear you guys' thoughts on this because I find this to be kind of crazy that women keep catering to this BS. And this BS is sad because I think a lot of guys are preying on the fact that women are seeking men for relationships, but these men are not seeking women for the same thing. Most of them are actually seeking women just to, have somebody jump in bed with them. I'm just going to call it what it is. It's the truth. But in the meanwhile, these guys don't, do all these extra things for us to look a certain way. And, God forbid we ask them to, take a shower or, God forbid we ask them to, go work out because they abs ain't looking a certain way. And I'm going to tell you something. Even for guys that are actually more well off, a lot of them aren't even physically fit. They don't have to go out their way and dress a certain way, act a certain way. They don't even seem to be educated a certain way. But y'all want women to go around looking crazy, doing all this little extra stuff when y'all not bringing nothing to the table. And these IG models, if that's what you want to call it, I'm just going to call it IG prostitution. To sit up here and brag that somebody flew you in to spend a couple dollars on you. And this is not for all women, this is like for some of them. So he flew you in, you had relations with him and he threw you out in the morning, gave you a few $100s. In some cases, some women might actually make more money if they're in, I guess, high demand. But was all that plastic you put on yourself and your ass and your tits worth you flying out for somebody? Baby girl, start to have self-esteem. If you was able to market yourself on IG to get people to buy the product, and the product being to buy your body, use that to start your own business so you ain't got to keep doing that. I'm just saying. We need to stop putting ourselves in a small bubble where all we can do or is capable of is to cater to these guys. They don't care. But meanwhile, we're not demanding the same thing from these men, which we need to start demanding. Period. We need to start asking these men, okay, how come you not looking a certain way? How come you not keeping up your appearances? Why don't you take your behind to the gym? Why don't you go out and buy some nice outfits? Why don't you go get your legs and your arms worked on? Have some muscles. Or better yet, come at us with larger body parts that we can enjoy. And ladies, you know what I'm talking about. All I'm saying is, if we're going to be talking about this, if we're going to be coming out with these type of things, let's just make this all the way around fair. You want us to look a certain way? Gentlemen, you guys need to be doing the same thing. Half of y'all don't even bring nothing to the table anyway. So why don't you start bringing something to the table? Why you demanding us to do all these extra things with our body, our faces, our skin tone? You want us to work out and have a fake ass for you to touch. Why don't you start doing the same for us? Ladies, stop playing a game with these people as if they actually want to be with you when they don't. If all they're going to look at is your behind and your hair weave and your makeup, obviously they don't care. We shouldn't even be catering to this again at this point to chase these people down. to do all these little extra silly things for them when all they're going to do is turn around and leave you in the morning anyway. This extra plastic we put on ain't worth it. These men need to start stepping up. And honestly, they need to start stepping up because, quite frankly, I would be more impressed if you was taking care of your kids. Y'all can't even do that. Take care of these kids that you made. Keep yourself out of trouble. If you can't find employment, start your own legal business. Try to figure out how to start a business. Do something worth wasting our time. And stop asking us to come up to the battlefield to fill in the gaps for you. Fill in the gaps for us. Stop trying to act like we need to do XYZ when you ain't doing nothing. I'm just saying, ladies, we need to stop catering to this. Like, share, and subscribe. I would love to hear y'all's opinion on this. Men treat us like garbage. And I dare a man to come on here and say that he treats a woman like a queen. Most of y'all don't. I don't want to hear from the one or two that claim that they treat their woman like a goddess, like a queen. I want to hear a lot of men come on here and be like, you know what? What you saying ain't XYZ and this is what I'm doing. But yet most of y'all probably gonna leave comments saying otherwise. Bottom line, all I'm saying is, if you want us to do a certain thing, start doing it too. You want to be respected, treat us like queens, you know. And we have very nice natural bodies. And quite frankly, if you want to keep treating us like we don't, and women start, black women in particular, start moving toward other races and not come back. And that's going to be another live at a different time. Start treating us like we ain't nothing and see what you end up getting. Because a lot of these white men are really stepping up behind the scenes to cater to black women. And we don't need to do all this extra shit for them. Tell me what you guys think. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to donate. Until the next episode, enjoy your day and be safe.